Well, in some spots we are seeing snow-covered roadways. Other spots look pretty good. So here's a look at a picture that our floor director Ben took as he was traveling into work this morning. This is right at Humboldt and Capitol Drive. You can see a tree toppled over and is right across that street there. So this storm system causing issues, some toppled down trees as well as down power lines. And remember, if you do come up to a down power line, treat it as if it were live. Do not approach it and just report it to We Energy. So this is what we are seeing on some of those side streets this morning. So please use some extra caution as you're heading out and about. Here's a look at our road conditions map. You can see out on the map, we're seeing a lot of pink indicating that there are slippery conditions out there. Also some light blue indicating that there are snow or ice covered roadways, primarily to the north. So I want to take a look at our DOT camera right in Sheboygan County, I-43 at Wisconsin State Highway 42. Take a look at this. The interstate and the side streets still snow covered this morning. So this is going to create very slick conditions for drivers who are traveling out and about. So you're going to need to give yourself some extra time. And we did announce that Sheboygan school districts are closed this morning due to the weather conditions. So just take it slow no matter where you're heading out and about. Quick travel tips for you. This should be common sense, but I just wanted to remind you guys, just in case you forgot. Do not use cruise control. Slow down your speeds. Accelerate, deaccelerate slowly. Increase that following distance. Stay at least 200 feet back from those snow plows. Andrea and Simone, over to you. In Milwaukee County, we're seeing primarily wet roadways, but I want to show you this. This is I-94 right at Moreland Road on the eastbound side near the entry ramp. You can see a vehicle in the ditch there. So slippery conditions. Please reduce your speeds. Give yourself some extra time for your morning commute. Here's a look at our metro area travel map. All of this orange, all those little orange icons are indications of down power lines or fallen trees. So let's take a look at some of them. You've got fallen power cables right at 16th Street and Cleveland Avenue, fallen power cables right here at 25th Street and Maple Street. So those are just some of the areas where we're seeing issues. Remember, as we mentioned earlier, if you do come across a down power line, please treat it as if it were live. Do not approach and let We Energies know. Now at 4:30, a winter storm warning in effect in our area, causing multiple school closures. Moments ago, Milwaukee Public Schools announced they are closing today due to snow and power outages. We'll have the very latest on those closures right at the bottom of your screen. But first, let's get straight over to our meteorologist, Marissa Wallison, who has the very latest on this storm. Oh, the snow causing a mess this morning. My drive to work took about an hour when usually it takes about a half hour.
Yeah, I mean, expect really poor driving conditions out there. We just still have snow falling. We've had a lot of snowfall already. I know there have been crews out and about. I'm past, I don't even know, probably 10 different plows out there. So they're working. It's just that we have a lot of snow. So let's take a look at where the snow is.
Yeah, thanks, Zuba. And it's good to see some of those roadways looking good, but keep in mind others do not look that great, especially out on the interstate system, so take it slow. And as we mentioned earlier, multiple school closings this morning, including MPS. Other districts, they're still debating if they should close. Sarah McGrew has more on how school areas in the district make that decision to cancel school.
The difference between
All right, thanks, Sarah. And right now, tens of thousands of We Energy customers in the region are without power because of the weather. Here's a look at the We Energy's outage map. The company reporting more than 81,000 customers are in the dark this morning. So this winter storm definitely causing issues out there. Hopefully their power will be restored quickly. And we have new video this morning of a downed tree in front of TMJ4's East Gate, blocking a portion of the road near Humboldt and Capitol Drive. You can see just how large that tree is and blocking the entire street there. And this is what we're seeing out there, some down power lines as well as trees. So just take it slow as you are traveling out the door this morning. And you can stay up to date with the latest forecast right on your phone with our hour-by-hour breakdown on the TMJ4 News app. It's free to download. City leaders have announced the Milwaukee Police Department's violent crime plan for 2023. The plan focuses on stronger cooperation between police, community organizations, and the people of Milwaukee. A chunk of the plan shares strategy for each police department to target crime at what they call a micro level. Some of the police goals are to reach out to at-risk youth and expand foot or bike patrols to engage more with the community. Last year, crime fell overall by 15%, but homicides jumped by 11%.
Violence has traumatized far too many members of our community. And together, we must do everything that we can do to stop the violence.
We are facing a crisis like I've never seen in 38 years. If there was a word beyond emergency, I do a lot of interviews, I would be using it.
Now, leaders say another priority is transparency. The entire violent crime plan, it's available for the public to view and review it. You can find it on our link on our website. Just search Crime Plan. A Milwaukee animal shelter says they are in desperate need of help and running out of room for rescues. The Milwaukee Area Domestic Animal Control Commission is filled with hopeful dogs looking for their new forever home. Officials say they have more dogs than they have ever had at this time of year. Currently, the shelter is taking care of more than 100 dogs, 60 of which are available for adoption. That's why Maddock is now offering their Pet Flicks and Snuggle promotion in hopes of encouraging more people to adopt.
The promotion right now is name your own adoption fee for select dogs. You can pay $0, you can pay $25, you can pay $100, you can pay $500. Really, it's just whatever you feel like donating.
Now, if you're interested in adopting or volunteering, head to our website at tmj4.com.